Hello, America, FBI and CIA agents, and fellow cult members. Welcome to Culture Club USA. I'm Dubrava. And today's riddle is, when the Ballad of Lonely Hearts is sung over the internet, unscrupulous scammers interject and hide freely in silhouettes. Single bars become avatars, bank accounts become debt. Because the Ballad of Lonely Hearts only charts in regret. Okay, in today's episode of Culture Club USA, a lonely single man luckily stumbles and falls in love with a blonde bombshell that can't seem to figure out the common technology of the video call. Shall we? Let's get into it.
This man wants to know the truth about his internet girlfriend.
Gorgeous, like dark blue eyes, I believe it would be, right? Oh, she's got a gorgeous smile. I've never seen anything like that before.
He's been warned by his friends and mother, yet he still wants the relationship to be true. Jessica claims to love Ryan, yet the two still haven't met in person.
I study truth, and the truth seems crazy.
Let's see what we can dig up. Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
My name's Ryan. I'm actually from the Greater Vancouver area in Canada. You know, as for me, I'm a social media influencer. I'm on YouTube, and all I do is just talk about my daily journey of what I'm doing to get myself through the day.
Got the fan back as it is, so looks like maybe tomorrow we could try and see if we can go out there and start getting some money in again.
You know, I just advertise, you know, what my life is about.
So I'm going to mix this up a little bit.
Entertain people the best I possibly can about what I'm currently going through. It's a long process, but you know what? I enjoy it because I have subscribers. Well, they keep me going. You know what I mean? Because they know where I'm at. My history with women is not the best. Every single relationship I've had, I've been cheated on. And instead of just dumping me, they cheat, right? Until I catch on. I have been married. You know, she was a nice person. We still talk. We're still friends. We got a son together who's actually getting married. And I think what it was, we just weren't mature enough to see who we really were at the time because I was only in my 20s.
After going through a divorce, Ryan decided to turn.
Okay, all right. First of all, okay, Ryan, you should go back to your wife. You should go back to your ex-wife. Okay. I can already see where this is going to get very disastrous. Oh God.
To online dating.
I wasn't even looking at dating, to be honest with you. I was just referred to it by a friend of mine who tried it out, and he said it worked out for him. And he was like, I think you really need to find someone. I'm like, well, yeah, I agree, but where do I start? I've been out of it. I've been out for so long. And so he told me about TikTok dating, and I was like,
Oh, God. Did he just say TikTok dating? No! We don't date on TikTok, okay? My God, go on a normal app. Just do anything. Facebook. TikTok dating. TikTok.
So TikTok was just, I don't consider it as a dating site. I just consider it as a site for people out there if you're going to meet. I'm just an internet influencer, and my bio just put my YouTube channel on there. There was nothing to it, and just a bunch of videos showing me cooking and stuff like that, which can be attractive. The ladies with you can admit that. And I think that might have been what attracted this person to me. Of course, I don't know for sure. When she reached out to me, you know, it was just like, hey, how's it going? You know, I was like, hey, cool. You know what? I'm good. How about you? And she was like, fine, good. What do you do for a living? And I told her I'm a gig worker. And she's like, oh yeah, well, I'm an influencer. I'm like, well, what kind of influencer? She goes, oh, digital. Well, obviously very attractive. I don't know if it's just blonde or bleach blonde or whatever it is with wavy hair. Gorgeous, like dark blue eyes, I believe it would be, right? Oh, she's got a gorgeous smile. straight teeth. I've never seen anything like that before. She really looks after herself, when it comes down to skin, like what most people would try and do, right? Use the right stuff. The first thing I thought was, is this a person I can trust or not? A hot girl, wearing the stuff that she was wearing. There was nothing.
You thought to yourself, is this a person you could trust or not? You didn't know? You didn't know by taking one look at her that she's probably not a person you can trust? Oh God, Lord. Lord help us, all right? Hopefully your YouTube content does not involve you advising other men, okay? I'm just saying.
Wearing the stuff that she was wearing. There was nothing illegal or anything like that. It was just like being a lingerie model kind of thing.
Are you looking at this? Are you getting a load of this? This is a person you could trust. She's in a Playboy bunny outfit, sitting on a bed in a bedroom. Okay, I'm going to go with no. Okay? You're on a bed in a bedroom in a Playboy bunny outfit. Okay? I mean, you're not even out at a club, at a bar, for Halloween. You're on a bed. I mean, you got problems, okay? I'm sorry.
And I thought, holy smokes, this is nice. She said her birthday just passed. She turned 29. Should I or should I not really try and take the risk on this and just talk? I decided to take the risk. The conversation really sparked up a little bit with, at first it was attitude. Well, what do you want? Why are you talking to me like that? And I was like, talking to you like what? That went on for about 3 to 4 days. And then finally she realized I'm not going to be one of those psychopaths that are on the internet. I'm actually a down-to-earth person.
I need a drink. It only took her 3 to 4, it took him 3 to 4 days, took her 3 or 4 days to figure out he's not a psychopath. Celsius should be sponsoring me, by the way. I cannot. I literally cannot. What makes these men go after these girls? Okay, hello? She's in a Playboy bunny costume sitting on a bed. That right there should have told you to run, Forrest, run, okay?
The internet. I'm actually a down-to-earth person. And then she started really telling me about what she was really doing. Kind of like on the dirty side of things. I don't really want to say the wording because it's the internet. I tried getting myself to back off.
I do OnlyFans. I do OnlyFans. And Ryan, you're down to earth going after her. You're down to earth? No down to earth man on earth in general. You could be a down to earth man in Mars, living on Mars, okay? And you're not going to go after that. No down-to-earth man goes after that. I'm sorry. A down-to-earth man goes after the church girl, goes after the librarian, goes after the girl working at the Walmart or the Dwayne Reed. Okay, that's what down-to-earth men do. They don't go after OnlyFans workers. She already said, I do OnlyFans. Oh, God.
She was really doing. Kind of like on the dirty side of things. I don't really want to say the wording because it's the internet. I tried getting myself to back off. But I felt like that she seems to be the kind of person that really just needs someone to help her out to move in the right direction. And so that's what...
Captain Saba, you know what? Captain Saba! He thought, after all of this, that all she needed was the right guy to help push her in the right direction. And it was him. It was him. Yeah, with all his money. Of course. So much for his son's wedding. Okay, ain't no money left for that. I'll tell you that right now.
What really attracted me to her and the way she was responding, not just her profile, but the way her response was, it was like she was reaching out for help. And I felt like that I needed someone to talk to that might be able to relate, because after all, it's the internet. And that's how everything really took off. Well, the first couple of days when we started talking, it was frequent. I guess I was getting a response for her every 5 minutes. We weren't talking at the time about money or anything like that. We were just talking to each other about what we do for a living. And, after 3 days, we decided to go over to Google Chat. And that's really when things started to heat up.
Okay, now just remember, they're talking about what they're doing for a living, but she's already informed him that she works on OnlyFans. Okay? And I'm sure she's got a lot less on OnlyFans than she did on that bed with that Playboy bunny suit on, okay? Maybe only the ears. I mean, really?
Things started to heat up. And that's when she starts talking about, needing groceries or...
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I need groceries. Now, when is she going to ask for tampons? I'm waiting for the $5 for tampons. Okay? It happens every time.
needing to feed her dogs. And then I asked her for her pictures. She's like, okay, I got one coming to you. Just wait for an hour. I was like, an hour to give me a photo? And she sent me a few, right? And it was the cowgirl stuff. But otherwise, when it comes to her...
She went straight from the Playboy mansion to the Bunny Ranch. I can't. Now this is right here is where I stopped feeling sorry for him. Okay. In the beginning, I felt sorry for him. Okay. I did. You've been married, you got a divorce, things didn't work out, you have a child. You've been off the scene for a while. You might not be that. Actually, no. How can I say he's not into technology? He has a YouTube show. He has a YouTube show. See, he made me he was good at making you feel bad for him. Okay? Because I actually got caught off guard there. I mean, this is what he's going to bring home to mama? This is what you're bringing home to your son and his new wife? Okay. Her? Let me ask, is she going to wear that to the wedding too? I mean, what planet are you on? Seriously, there's no excuse for this. Oh, I'm a humble guy. I'm a down-to-earth guy. Really? Really? I mean, she's got stirrups on and practically nothing else. I'm waiting for a horse to come riding through from Yellowstone and Taylor Sheridan, the writer, and his girlfriend. And what is she getting ready for a session of strip poker? And she did the stripping first, though, before the game started. I mean, really?
But otherwise, when it comes to her personality, it's hard to know if she's got a really good personality or if she's sour, I guess I could say. I think the one thing that we got in common is just the fact that we like kids. She knows about my kids. She's like, you know what? She goes, I got a niece and whatever. She never really discussed her actual family. We both like to travel. Right. I told her what my plan is. I'm planning, the summer's coming along. I want to go back into van life for a while to enjoy, the mountains, the scenery. And she's like, I love that kind of stuff. And so we got into a discussion.
Van life, mountains, the scenery, and end stop is the Bunny Ranch. There you go. You would have been better off getting in that van, okay? Putting your YouTube setup in your van, filming yourself, doing van life, traveling to the Bunny Ranch, okay? Get to Vegas, okay? Get to Nevada, where the prostitutes are free practically, okay? Or at least you get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my God. Seriously, the girl is literally wearing stirrups with no horse, no saddle, just a cowboy hat and nothing more. And you're talking to her about traveling? Have you even had a conversation with this chick? Have you FaceTimed her? No, of course not. You got to send her money first for that, right? Okay. When's the sick grandmother arriving? I'm just waiting for that.
Regarding that. And I was like, okay, well, if this can work out, maybe we can travel around Canada. We could go around making money. She's like, yeah, I can help you out with doing your delivery, stuff like that. Go to parks and whatnot.
She's going to help him do deliveries? Really? I wonder what she'll be wearing for that. I mean, I don't know. A work hat? A hard hat with nothing else? Is that how you're going to deliver? I mean, you could make some really good money with this girl. I mean, if you really call me, I'll help you conceptualize it. You want to make money? You don't even need OnlyFans. Take her and get her to deliver whatever it is you deliver half naked with a hard hat. Trust me, the tips will be stupendous.
So there was a huge plan was being done to try and travel, make money, and see everything out there because life is just too short. And bring her dogs along with us. And I was like, okay, cool. Seeing the gorgeous sceneries of Canada, maybe even the U.S., right? But apparently when she had her phone before, so supposedly...
Here it comes. He doesn't even need to say it. We can read it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to video chat, but it's not working. Oh my God. I know how to order things on the internet and get all my clothes and my costumes and everything, but I don't know how to video chat. How old do you think this boy is? And do you think he's from Nigeria or India? I'm going to go with 12 to 14, and I'm going to say India all the way.
Before it supposedly got broken, she tried to do a video chat. She's seeing me, but I couldn't see her, right? And she's like, I don't know what I'm doing on this. I've never done this before. Well, it's not that hard. You just activate it, right?
Yeah, she's going to say the same thing, you know, the first time she's in bed with you. Oh, I've never done this before either. Can you imagine? Just think about this for a second. This is literally a 12-year-old boy. I promise you, with his uncle going, don't, how much did you get? No, what? Don't come back to this house until you've got $5,000. Not one penny less. You understand me? He's like working for the scam center and his uncle owns it. Okay? I mean, this is ridiculous.
And when she was talking, it was a voiceover.
Study truth, and the truth seems crazy.
This video was sent to Ryan by Jessica.
What is this, Jessica Rabbit? And is it truth? I mean, it sounds Indian, like Indian trying to do something with a chat, some kind of app. You understand? This does not seem like anybody from America. This is Indian boy. Listen to this. Will you listen to this?
Voiceover.
Study truth, and the truth seems crazy.
This video was sent to Ryan by Jessica to prove to him that she was real. He was thrown off by something about the video, but
First of all, forget about what this guy is saying. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I know they're great, these social catfishes, but forget about that. Are you looking at this? Does this even look like it's a real person? You know, they have those apps now where gay boys, okay? All my gay boyfriends have done it. They send it to me as a joke. You put this app on and it's like turns you into a female. I mean, what is this? This is not a girl or I don't know what it is. It's an AI. Forget about the voiceover. That's bad enough as it is. Look at this thing. Does that look real to you? She looks like a cartoon.
Jessica to prove to him that she was real. He was thrown off by something about the video, but he still continued.
Take a look at this picture. Okay, whatever picture they stole from whatever Playmate of the year, okay, all right, that is, because that's some Playboy model, all right, I guarantee it. This woman doesn't even look remotely close to this woman. Look at this. Is he this dumb? My God.
He still continued to communicate with her. And Ryan was thrown for a loop when he found revealing images of Jessica all over the internet.
I actually told my mom about her because the kind of stuff which I've seen on the internet with her, you know, my mom's got a bit of a background with doing that kind of stuff too, right? She used to do Playboy. I was a kid when that was happening. And I'm telling you, as soon as I started seeing these pictures of her popping up on there, I brought back a memory to when I was a child. I was like, wow, right? So when
Okay, your mother was a Playmate. Shame on you. You should know better. Okay, you waited this long to call your mother for advice? Are you nuts? So your mother is in the industry. She was a Playmate. And you don't know this girl's scamming you? You gotta be kidding me right now.
Seeing that, I was like, hey, Ma, she's doing the same thing as you. She's like, what? And she's like, holy smokes, really? And I was like, yes, she apparently is doing that. Well, I don't know for sure. My mom was like, just be careful. My mom doesn't know the internet. You know, she's like, well, who is this person? What's she trying to do? She asks questions because...
Oh my God, you actually showed that to your mother? This is his mother? This poor woman. I mean, right away, she's probably thinking, oh my God, did she get in my bank account too? Did he give her any of my information? Oh no, I don't want my savings to be gone. I mean, really? Is the mother alive? Because I mean, I'm thinking she had a stroke looking at this.
Know the internet. You know, she's like, well, who is this person? What's she trying to do? She asks questions because she sees what I've been through in the past and she doesn't want to see me get hurt again. And she's like, did she ask for money? And I go, yeah, but I kept on turning her down. I'm not going to budge, even though I have a few times, I'll be honest with you. My mom just said, no more. You don't want to be any more hurt than you already have been.
Now, your mother, okay, knows to ask you if she asked you for money and that didn't strike you. That didn't strike a chord that this chick right here. Okay, this chick, this one, who probably has, I don't know, I would say like 2 to 10 million followers on Instagram. You know, probably at least, she's making at least 2 million on OnlyFans. She's been in Playboy, you know, Penthouse, any kind of, you know, everything you can think of. She's done corn for real off OnlyFans, okay? I mean, she's probably at that like New Jersey convention, you know, that goes to Jersey all the time. You know, you can see the billboards in New York, they advertise it for like this corn industry and they all come and sign autographs and stuff. I mean, she's done it all. This chick's done it all. And she's telling you she's 29 years old, which means she's experienced if she's 29. I mean, this makes absolutely no sense. Okay? So whoever this chick is, she's going to be talking to you. Really, for your little money. She's going to come around in your van, do van life, and she's going to do deliveries with you. Does this make any sense?
If this person ends up being real, then she would like to see me to be happy. If this works out, if she's real, then sure, I'd like to meet her because they could compare backgrounds, like you know, what lingerie stuff and stuff like that. Because you know, it's a female thing.
I mean, look at the chest on this chick. Okay, I mean, she could be approaching like the Guinness Book of World Records. What is she, like an FG cup right here? I mean, really? Can you imagine? Take a look at this scenario. You've got him, his mother, who is a former Playmate, and the new Playmate of the year. Like, what are we doing here?
Because, you know, it's a female thing, right? But yeah, she'll be happy if I'm happy. Yeah, and that's the kind of person she is. If I'm not happy, she's not happy. Early January, we were talking about, you know, what the future could hold for us, how long it would be before we could actually meet, be together.
Okay, I can see myself with you, and here he is. So can I. When can we meet in person? Do we have to wait a year? Do I have to give you another $10,000? I mean, how much money do you think this chick, this boy, this Nigerian or Indian boy has racked up from his poor bank account? I'm just wondering, how much jewelry do you think he's stolen by now from his mother that she doesn't even realize is missing, okay, to send to her? I'm just saying. Okay, I just want to know.
Be together in person. That's when it really started heating up because we were talking about me traveling to go to her first. You know, the way she was talking, she was agreeing with things and she would come up with ideas of saying, well, maybe we can do this. And then she started talking.
Let's meet ASAP. I mean, but I don't know how to do a video call. Okay.
Do this. And then she started talking about within the next couple of years, we could get married. I was like, a couple of years, eh? Interesting. Okay. And then she put on her profile, I have a fiance. Yeah. So every single day has been about that.
That's all it took. That's all it took for the fake, for the 12-year-old to 14-year-old boy to go on his fake profile with his fake stolen pictures that are somebody else's identity and say, I have a fiance. That's all it took to put the relationship status fiance on there. For all you know, that could have been meant for somebody else. One of the other 8 people that he's scamming right now. I mean, give me a break. Somebody else could probably send this Nigerian a diamond ring. Fiance, it isn't even you. Oh my God.
But lately, it's been a little bit more heated regarding money. It turned from being kind of like a romance to trying to help support her. The first time was for a Christmas gift. She's like, it's Christmas, you know, you can give your girlfriend a Christmas gift. It's like, well, how am I supposed to do that? I mean, originally she was asking me for like, you know, a Steam card, and then she was asking me for a Google card. She kept on going.
What the heck is a Steam card? What is going on? This man, I mean, you know what kills me? Guys. I mean, I'm still waiting for the sick mother or grandmother to come, okay? But these men actually think that going on this social catfish show, okay, that like the dark-haired woman and the guy, that they're going to believe this concocted story. They actually think that people believe this, that they didn't realize for one single solitary second that they were getting scammed. I mean, you gotta be something's mentally wrong with you, okay? Because you know you're being scammed, but you continue to give money. I mean, think about that for a second. You know this is not real. Like you're living in the land of make-believe, like you're Ariana Grande running around with a Wicked costume on. I mean, this is nuts.
On and going and going. I tried changing the topic. She kept on saying, so are you going to send the money or what? And she started getting blunt about it. I did cave. I said, okay, well, here's 40. She gave me a PayPal address. So I figured, what the hell? I'm going to send it through the local one. And it actually went through. That's basically how it worked. Originally, it was just for her to get some for Christmas. And then the second time was for her to apparently get heels to go to a pastry store in her town. It was just basically...
Did he say heels to go to a pastry store in her town? Oh my God. Almighty. Yes, my God. He said heels. She needs high heels to go to a pastry store. I need high heels to go to the bakery. I mean, my God, I must be like really wacky. Because my mother screams and yells at me because I don't put blush on when I go home to go to the pastry store. And I'm like, Ma, what do I need blush for? I mean, seriously, she's like, because you don't ever want to go outside without blush. I mean, this girl asked him for heels to go to the pastry store. I mean, at least say I need heels to go to the strip club to make my $40 this week. I mean, come on. Oh my God.
Town. It was just basically, can you do me a favor, babe? And I was like, hey, sure, what? She goes, can you send me $40? I'm like, well, what?
No, another, you left it out, but another, babe, can you send me another $40? How many $40 has he sent? It's gotta be at least a few grand by now, okay? I'm guessing by the end of this, guys, where do you think he's gonna rack it up to? 30? I'm going to say 40,000 because he's got a good job. He has a wife. He's got a son that's getting married. So he's not totally delusional. You understand? He's just lonely and single. You understand? He's probably got a stack of money. His wife probably never spent much. You should have stayed with her. Guys always realize this way too late, right? You realize that the situation you were in wasn't half bad. Oh my God.
$40. I'm like, well, what for? She goes, well, I want to go out there and buy some heels for New Year's. Don't you already have heels? She goes, I don't like those kind of heels. I want something that's more respectable to be out there with. And so she convinced me. So
another set of heels? Is he going to give her more money for another set of high heels? Excuse me. What is respectable heels? I'm just curious. Heels are heels, okay? Now, there are two different kinds. You got stripper heels, you got Lady Gaga prostitute heels, and then you got regular Stuart Weitzman 3-inch heels. Now, which ones is she wearing? I'm going to go with stripper heels, okay? That you can get right on Amazon.com for $19.99, okay? Even asking for $40 for high heels that this bimbo wants is way overpriced.
I was like, okay, fine. You want the heel stuff. And so I went through e-transfer. And she's like, oh, you sent me this much? I'm like, well, you said this much, so I give you that much. No big deal. And, she's like, okay, I got it. Thank you very much. I was like, yeah.
No. I'm not late. Wow, babe, you sent me more than 40. Okay? He sent her more than $40 for the second pair of heels. I mean, first of all, what kind of idiot are you? Okay? You're trying to get with a chick. All right? This is very important. This is an ass you're looking at right here. Excuse my language. All right? You're trying to get with a chick. Okay? Why in God's name would you send her money for heels when she's not strutting around in them with you? Are you nuts? So you're sending her heels to strut around to go pick up and attract some other man? Even if this was a normal situation? Use your brain! Okay? Somebody needs to go see the wizard because clearly he has no brain. This is a scarecrow we're looking at.
She's like, okay, I got it. Thank you very much. I was like, yeah, no problem. And, and she kept on saying, oh, I love you so much and this and that. And I was like, but did you go out? No, I stayed home. thought you wanted heels. No, I decided to stay home. I caved in a little bit, right? Just because I just felt like being nice. After that, she was talking about something to do with trying to get a flight. And that wasn't that long ago. About a month ago or so, she's been saying, well, I want to come out there and see it. She goes, well, how much can you give? How much do you need? I go, look, I don't just give out anything. I need to know exact amounts. I need to know what you have so I know what I can afford to give. I need this much. Okay, so $100. So I was like, okay, done deal. And then she goes, I'm kind of short. Huh? She goes, yeah, I'm kind of short. The prices went up. I went ahead and did that. And she goes, I'm short $180. Right? Because that's what flights do. They go up, right? Because she was claiming she was trying to book it at the last second instead of trying to book weeks in advance. Right? And instead, it's cheaper if you book it 2-3 weeks in advance. She kept saying, no, I want to book it now. So that was about 2 weeks ago when she tried that.
Ryan ended up sending money for plane tickets, but Jessica would never show up. At this point, she had...
Well, duh. That's when it always ends. Okay, they get to the point where it's a train ticket, a plane ticket, I'm renting a car, the car broke down, my grandmother died, my dog ate my grandmother, aliens landed in my building, there's asbestos, I'm locked in, it burnt down, I can't get out. These people have every excuse you could ever possibly hear. And these men actually still believe it? They never get on the plane, sweetheart. You should know that.
Asked for gifts, shoes, multiple plane tickets, and even a phone. This is when he reached out to us to verify who this person in these images really was.
I don't know the full truth about her. The way the communications have been, we just seem to have good conversations. So that's pretty much the reason why I'm doing it. Like if it was a bad conversation, I would say forget it, goodbye. But that's what's been keeping me around with it. It's just we're able to talk, asking me about my mom and seeing how she's doing, asking me if I've eaten, and how are things going, just general conversations.
Wow, you know what? I should start like an 800 service just for conversations. Literally just to talk. These men are so lonely. They literally will spend tens of thousands of dollars just to engage in a conversation. That is scary. That is scary.
This is different. It just feels different, like she shows concern. She's not, basing everything around money.
What do you mean she's not basing everything around money? All she's done is ask you for money for heels, for phone, for this, a new phone, plane tickets that she never gets on. What is he talking about?
I haven't seen any red flags. I could be missing them. If she was real, I would be like, holy smokes. Okay, let's keep on talking then. And let's, book a time to meet. It'd be nice to know I'm talking to a legit person.
He hasn't seen any red flags. He just said that.
All right, Seekers, it was time to get to work. We wanted to answer all of Ryan's questions. Who is this person in these photos? And is the profile he's communicating with valid? Ryan was able to send us chats he had with Jessica, a video she sent to him, her email, and tons of photos. So we began to look into everything. After a day of running searches, our team felt we were ready to give him the truth.
On the original video, if you watch this one, it's just a little more natural with the movement.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And give Ryan the truth about Jessica. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much. It was now time to sit down with Ryan and go over everything that we had found.
How are you feeling about going into this today?
I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also looking forward to either a closure or a continuation. It just depends on results, really. You know what I mean? I'm so used to doing this kind of stuff, dealing with people, but I'll be honest with you, my situation here is very unique.
But this is more of like a connection that you're curious about.
Yeah.
Now, this woman right here, she has the patience of Job, but let me tell you what she's thinking right now. I wonder how much criminal trouble he's in. How many drugs did he accept? How many packages has he shipped out for this person? You know what she's dealt with, this woman? the stories, I mean, people doing shipping businesses these accounts and then taking a portion of the money out for themselves and then shipping it off to, I mean, really, I don't think anybody goes on this show unless they're in serious trouble and trying to like get out of the trouble they're in. And then they use this footage or whatever to go to the police and say, see, I didn't know. Oh my God.
Yeah, it really is. I just want to know whether or not I'm dealing with someone that isn't going to hurt me in the long run. Well, of course, it's hurt me short term, right? But not as bad as what I thought it would, because I'm being able to control a situation here. But on the contrary, emotionally, it's a complete different story. It's taken me down quite a bit.
What's making you feel like it could be real?
I was talking to her last night too, and the conversation was just like as if I was talking to just a real person.
No, you were texting. You were texting her, not talking. They haven't even had a conversation. You realize that, right? Hello. In the age that we're in with the technology that we have, you can't do a FaceTime, a video call, a WhatsApp. Really? And you're sending this person money.
I don't know. It's just the way she talks.
What's your intuition telling you?
It's not really saying much. I don't think it's going to tell me anything until I know what you guys found. And then my intuition can lead me from there.
Does her being attractive make you want this to be true?
Never been a person for looks. I've always been.
He's never been a person for looks. Until she came around. And how much do you want to bet there's like 4 or 5 other of these girls that he sent money to? Okay? How much do you want to bet?
I've always been the kind of person for just the personality, right? Looks aren't everything. I have been with people that aren't the most attractive, but I look at the way that they look at me as a person. Don't get me wrong, like seeing her as attractive, that can play a role. On TikTok, that's originally what attracted me, was saying, wow, she's gorgeous. Maybe I'll try and get a hold of her, right? But in reality, in life, I don't normally look at the way the person looks. I look at saying, well, if you're going to respect me, I'm going to respect you right back. But in this situation, I'll admit it, she's gorgeous. That's the first thing you're going to get to see as a person of what they look like. And you want to reach out to them to see what their personality is going to be like, to see whether or not you could continuously keep on talking to them, right? But I've never heard her voice. No, there's been no video chat, no nothing. So it's all been text.
He has never heard her voice. Like, where is she right here? An award show? A strip club? Like, what is going on? He's never heard her voice. And he has the audacity to say he's never been a person about looks, he's about personality. You're about personality and you're dating somebody that you've never spoken to? How do you know someone's personality if you've never had a conversation with them? I mean, oh my God.
Text. So I could only go by her pictures. So.
Well, the first thing that we want to talk about is this video that you sent us. It's like a selfie of her and she's just talking to the camera.
Is that the truth? And the truth seems crazy.
We were able...
It's the truth, and the truth seems crazy. Truth. It sounds like an Indian boy, okay, that put some kind of app on his voice and face. I'm telling you.
Able to locate where that video came from. When we looked into it, we found that that video that you received was actually altered from the original video.
Did you sense something off about the video?
I did right away, because the voice was off. And when she was talking, you could tell it was also a partial conversation. And right away I was like, what? I was like, what are you sending me here? You really think I'm that stupid? I wasn't born yesterday.
Did you ever question her on the video?
I did, yeah. And she goes, oh, it must have been just some kind of a glitch. I don't know what happened there. It shouldn't have happened that way. I was like, yeah, okay. So I responded, look, I use video editors. I'm not stupid. I know how it works. But then I also know that sometimes there can be software glitches, because I use Filmora 12 and mine has done.
Are you getting a load of this? Are you getting a load of this? We've all forgotten. Well, I don't know about you, but I did. That he actually has used video editors because he's a YouTuber. Is he nuts? Did you see that video? Do any of you in the chat believe for 1 second that that video was not altered? Did that video even seem normal? Did that video even appear to possibly be real? Or did it seem like the worst version of AI that you've ever seen in your life? I mean, let's be real. There is some great AI. When you can make Donald Trump, kiss and make out and walk down the beach with a pregnant Kamala Harris, you can do anything. This is a low level. My God.
Right. And my subscribers would reach out to me and say, hey, look, man, your voice is off. I was like, whoops. So
What we did was we played the video. We took screenshots throughout the video and then ran reverse image searches. And then we were able to find where this video came from. And it came from a TikTok account.
So what this person did was they ran it through an app. There's a ton of them that you can get on your iPhone or on Android. And you can just alter the photo and make it say whatever you want. So this one was taken and probably put into like a $5 or $10 app that you can get on your phone. You can just type in some words and make this person, say whatever you want. On the original video,
A $5 app. A $5 app. Boy, these scammers got it made. They are living in the lap of luxury. Can you imagine? I spent $5 on an app and got 50,000 in PayPals, in gift cards from a scam.
original video, if you watch this one, it's just a little more natural with the movement.
yeah, I see what you mean.
So we looked into the email. We didn't find any information there because it was either newly created or it hasn't been linked to any social media profiles.
That's right.
This person that you're talking to, we couldn't find anything that pinpointed to this woman, Chloe Nicole, which is the real person in these images, being behind asking you for money or writing you every single day. This person that you're speaking to is no doubt a romance scammer. The real person, Chloe Nicole, has nothing to do with this. Brianne was able to locate her OnlyFans, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. She's a very public person, and all of her accounts are very active. I'm sorry to say it, man, but this isn't real.
You know what? No hair fall off my chest. It's just, I was testing the waters the whole time.
Something
He was testing the waters the whole time. You brought her to your mama. You introduced her to your mama via a photo, via apps. You literally showed the video to your mother. You were just testing the waters? Okay.
that you had mentioned, you were sending funds and it was not overseas. I don't know if you're familiar with what a money mule is.
Yes. Yeah.
So the thing with money mules is that they can be anywhere. They can be in the United States. They can be in Africa. They can be in China. They can be in Canada. Anyone that you haven't met face to face on a live video chat, it's a huge red flag. And then they're asking you to send money to people that you've never met, whether it's in our country or in another country. It's still a person that you don't know. And so for that reason, just being mindful and being careful moving forward. You decide to talk to someone online. They have a million reasons why they can't video chat with you, but they want you to send money to this person that you don't know. Just be careful out there and watch the red flags.
I'm what they would consider as part of the gullible part of the population, where it's like when you see something, you want it because you've been alone for so long. Because, I've been single for 6 years, right? So it kind of was getting to me. And yeah, I kind of let my gullibility get in the way of it.
So I just want to touch on
No, you're not gullible. Okay? No, you're not gullible. You're smart enough to know that she was a bot, that she didn't exist. Okay? She wasn't getting on a plane to come see you, to help you do deliveries. Okay? And do van life. I mean, are we nuts? No, you're not gullible. You're playing a game. Now you're trying to scam us, the viewer, okay? You're trying to actually fool us. Well, we don't believe you. You need more people. Oh my God.
I kind of let my gullibility get in the way of it.
So I just want to touch on why Chloe's identity was stolen in this case. The reason why they use OnlyFans models is because of the large database of photos that they have on their OnlyFans and Twitter and Instagram. Another reason why is because of the revealing photos that they have. They work on a guy that is looking for an attractive person. Obviously, you mentioned that she caught your eye. Were you getting those types of images a lot?
She sent me so many different kinds of images, even her Playboy ones and everything. I was like, whoa, it attracted me, but I was very skeptical from the start. I actually showed my mom the stuff because of her background. Immediately, my mom said, red flag, just like what you guys just said.
Ryan, you're young. I don't see how you would have any.
Young? My God, you'd think he was 17 years old. There's no excuse for this. Okay, an 18, 19-year-old knows better than this. I mean, come on. What do you mean? This girl drives me. She's really good at what she does, but she does acquiesce a little bit too much. Somebody on the show needs to get cast on there so that they can say, look, buddy, okay, you're full of BS. You're a liar, all right? And here, we found 5 other accounts that you did the same thing. And you were spending your money. I mean, this is nuts.
Any problems getting out there and dating someone locally that you can meet face to face? We talk about this all the time. There are a lot of scammers out there on the internet that are posing to be someone that they're not. And you can get out there, you can go find somebody locally or in your neighborhood that you can meet face to face and that you can talk to and date. Have you explored any of that?
I've tried
Look, what he needs to do, if he wants something like that, you need to tell your mother to call her colleagues and see if they have any children. And then see if those children have children and date one of the grandkids. I mean, hello? What are you nuts? He clearly wants an OnlyFans, you know, a Playmate. And I don't know if van life is going to bring the kind of money that those girls want. And I can guarantee you none of them are going on some van life tour with you to deliver packages while you do your day job.
Tried eHarmony and everything else, and I was running into the same red flags everywhere, right? So I just figured this is the last draw. I think I'm going to be taking quite a break for quite a while after this, you know, until things get sorted out on my end. And because, you know, things out here are pretty hectic here in Canada right now. I might try and go for a long vacation. I'm not going to run into the corner and start crying about it or anything like that. I'm just going to move forward and block her on absolutely everything possible. I'm just going to stay single for a while, you know, and just move on in life and try to enjoy it, look after my mom and try and move forward.
Just don't give up, man. There's somebody out there for you, all right?
I never give up. You never.
Listen, if Darius, okay, hi Darius, because you're always in my chats, I know exactly what you would tell him. Don't give up. No, you need MGTOW, okay? Red pill and MGTOW. That's it. Forget about eHarmony and dating apps. Are you nuts? These two drive me nuts with this. Don't worry, man. Don't give up. You know, there's somebody out there for you. Yeah, it's called MGTOW. That's what's out there for you. That's what you need, okay? Do that for like 5 years and then come back.
There's somebody out there for you, all right?
I never give up. You never know what tomorrow holds, right? It's a whole new ballgame, right? So, you know what? I just love you guys' content. You know, like you guys have given me so much, you know, motivation towards things.
He loves their content. Clearly, he's seen a lot of it. So he knows exactly what he was getting into. Am I right or am I right? You love their content. You wanted to be on the show. I mean, is that why you did this? Is this a ploy for you to get more subscribers on your YouTube page? I think that's what this is. I just figured it out. He did this because he watches their content, thought that if they would feature him on their show, okay, he would get more subscribers. And he's got another one because I'm going to go subscribe. I'm curious to what the heck he does. I got to find him.
You know, learning how to look out at things, stuff I've never noticed before. You guys have done an awesome job with everyone. You guys did the extensive research, helped out, and now I know what I got to do. Whoever watches you guys, use them, you know, because you guys rock. In my view, you guys really do.
Now, what he meant to say is, hey, whoever watches you guys, come watch me too. Come watch me too. I'm just as good. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
I always try, you know, if I was down on myself about everything, my mom's next door, she'd be pounding on the door telling me to smarten up. So, have a good one.
See
All
you,
right,
Ryan.
thanks, Ryan.
Okay, well, I figured it out. Took me the entire episode to figure it out. But Ryan figured that he's interesting. His mother was a Playmate. And if he got on Social Catfish, maybe he'd get more YouTube subscribers for his van life future, which is what he really wants to do. Oh, I hope you guys had fun with me. I had fun on this one. Lord help us. I know Darius would be like, MGTOW, MGTOW, MGTOW. Am I right or am I right? I'm going to go with I'm right. All right, I'm Dubrava. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here with me. And guess what? I'll see you on the next one.